that about all of them?
I just don't like to hurt their feelings. It's the game of flinging lances and floating horses.
Can you eliminate all your opponents before they take you out instead?
The only way we'll find out is by playing Fancy Lancy. Three, two, one, go!
Player one!
Oh, and that is our first painful poke of the round.
Look alive, player two!
Just one life separates them from possible success. Oh. Player two!
I really love the blend of medieval lances with futuristic robot horses that this round features.
Tell me, Paige, does that mean... Look at that! Everyone, turn your lances in because we are done.
Let's go sort the knights from the knaves in the results area.
That's our first set of results. I feel so proud of our contestants.
Sure, but some more than...
Don't forget! Good point, but let's not name names, because I didn't bother learning anyone's.
The first player in the first round. It's a big responsibility.
Heading to the right, we'll take them to our friendly Kraken.
And a very good day to you, my friend. You have my gratitude. Now I must away.
You know, for a guy made of solid gold, he is surprisingly down to earth.
That's probably because of his density. And that's the first golden brick of this game, snatched up.
But who will be the next person to grab one of those shiny, shiny treasures? Hold on to your hat. They've landed on an event space.
That's right. And this is Tentacle Tickle, in which our friendly Kraken sends the contestant to a far-flung location. And this is the Crab Trap space.
This is where anyone can pay our crabby friend to lie in wait for another player.
And when they walk on by, snap! They'll lose a golden brick to whoever set the trap.
Or a bunch of studs if they don't have any bricks to steal.
I just hope they buckle their seatbelts.
Oh, how is it safe to do that to them?
And another brave contestant steps into the challenge zone. It might be worth them looking ahead before they choose a route.
Time your button press right to pick your destination. Enjoy the in-flight movie.
If they've got the studs, they can head up the volcano and really get cooking.
But going right could allow them to give one other player a nasty surprise. And here's the last player to bravely head into the challenge zone. Well, all these choices seem great to me.
So, will they build the... Uh-oh, trouble's brewing. They've gone with the Jolly Roger.
Oh boy, if someone sticks the landing onto its event space, then everyone else better watch out.
Look at that. They've landed on a free power-up space. And you know what that means they get.
Well, don't leave me hanging. What is it?
Round two.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. Look at that. The vote's 50-50.
Learn to count, Paige. There aren't 100 players.
Percentage, Ted.
Oh, right. My bad. I'll let you choose the winner.
Get ready for a low-altitude, high-stakes race where the whirlybird gets the points.
Players must race each other to fly through the hoops and bump into lanterns.
Because the first player to do so gets the most points.
Or sometimes the only points. Because this is Helicopter Hustle.
You'll want to be the first through the hoops if you want the most points, people.
Because for each player that passes through, the score drops like a stone.
Player one is flying away from the rest of the pack with a significant lead.
And if they can keep up the aerial acrobatics, they might even hold on to it.
Each of those lanterns will only give one lucky player its points. So hurry, hurry, hurry!
Folks, you have arrived at your final destination.
It's time to spin those points into prizes.
I'm gonna have to be live.
They all
Okay.
made it back here.
Sure did. Although we did have to fish one of them down from a tree they crashed into. A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
But also the order in which they take turns during this round. We're having a brick battle, and that means playing a 2v2 team-based minigame where the lucky winners get a gold brick each.
as always, it's Team 1 in purple and Team 2 in orange.
It's time to team up and reach for the stars as we play Rock Climb Blaster.
One player builds platforms wherever they can.
The other player jumps on them as fast as they can.
But which team will be the first to hit the buzzer at the top of the wall? Let's find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's a missed jump and a missed opportunity.
I just want to take a moment and say how impressed I am with the set they built for this game, Ted.
Oh, yeah. The way the wall sinks through the floor as our teams climb them, I gotta say, I'm a fan.
So am I. Our downstairs neighbors, though, not so much.
And they've hit the buzzer and won the game. What a race!
But how much do they win? Let's find out.
Oh, my goodness. They've reached the top and hit that buzzer.
Let's head to the results and hand over some golden bricks. Nicely done, player one.
Absolutely. Now they've grabbed their first golden brick. They're off the starting line.
Let's hope no one steals it and puts them right back on there.
Now let's see how this player's turn goes. Oh, it's a toll junction. But will they stump up the studs and see where it takes them? It's a lucky space where fortunate folks can win from a galaxy of prizes. Well, about 6 prizes. Player 2 gets to move next. If a player ends their turn on one of these spaces, they get free studs. For free.
Hey, hey, hey! I'm the hot dog with the hot deals. You want an edge over the other players? Then look no further.
Heading left will take them via the Kraken to the other side of the zone.
Although to the right's the other... Oh, it's Redbeard's hideout, and Redbeard doesn't appear to be anywhere.
Let's hope that getting to the event space will clear things up.
They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
This is round 3.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor, to make up for all the homework.
No firm favorite, huh? No problem. We'll choose.
You mean you'll choose, right?
You know me so well.
It's Slide Hustle, the game of peppy players and slippery skills.
Aim yourselves at the highest score you can see and try to stop slap dab in the middle of it.
You've only got 3 chances to grab as many points as you can, so get sliding.
That round didn't shift the dial much on our players' scores relative to one another.
Yeah, if they want to change where they're stood on the podium, it's going to take more than that.
Ooh, it looks extra cold down there today. I hope they've got the industrial-sized vat of cocoa ready for after this round.
Well, they did.
Oh, Ted.
I left them some marshmallows.
Take a look at player 2.
They finished that slide exactly where they wanted to.
This is the round which will decide the game.
The last round?
The last round.
Come on, folks, time's almost up.
And that was Slide Hustle, people.
Now let's go warm up in the results area.
Look at that. It appears we have a tie on our hands.
Whereas everyone knows they should be worn around the neck.
Not that type of tie. I'm talking about the players.
Now, as you'll remember, some of the players were tied for first place in that last game.
Interesting. So how did our judges decide the order of the tied players?
Apparently, they put them in order of who has the softest hair. Three more golden bricks. What a generous, if slightly terrifying, skeleton.
So they can either jump ahead of the other players via the Kraken to the left,
Or they can go right and do some wrong by visiting the thief. Shaking them down for studs, huh? I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already.
What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder?
Looks like someone stumbled onto another of our event spaces.
Indeed they have, Ted. And that's triggered the terrifically treacherous turkey time!
Ooh, boy. That rotisserie is bad news for a random player because they're about to lose a bunch of studs or even a golden brick.
Oh, who'll be teaming up with who today?
Team 1, you're in purple. Team 2, it's orange for you.
Get ready to team up and dress up our amazing audience with the finest merch money can buy.
Players need to take aim at the wildly gesticulating folks and then blast them with the t-shirt cannon.
But with one team member controlling the angle and the other how far it fires...
Only the teamiest team will win, so let's play T-Shirt Target.
Go!
This is easily the most popular game with the audience, as it means they get to be on TV.
Although, remember, there was that one guy who had lied to his boss about being ill to come to the show and then got caught out.
Yeah, and I have zero idea how you ever thought you'd get away with that, Ted.
I think I've done worse.
Swing and miss.
They clearly didn't put enough power behind that shot. Not quite.
That one left the t-shirt cannon way too hot.
Oh, they snatched that point right out of the other team's hands.
I imagine they'll be keen to return the favor then.
I think both teams had their eye on that audience member. But when you snooze, you lose. Oh, except at the World Napping Championship.
Speaking of which, are you entering again this year?
Oh, and that's T-Shirt Target.
Now, while security tries to get the shirts back off the audience, let's take a look at the results.
You know, sometimes one brick is actually enough to win the whole game.
Although generally that only occurs when you're playing against single-celled organisms.
Hey, don't underestimate amoeba. I was successfully sued by one once.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. You got a job for me? My team is ready and waiting to go. Like taking candy from a baby. Last but not least, player 2.
This should be interesting.
That was some fast food.
And there goes a golden brick.
But who'll be its new owner?
Try not to land on your head. You gotta love the lucky space. It's like a tombola full of awesome.
What excitement will this round bring? There's only one way to find out.
That's half the rounds gone and half to go.
Get ready for escalation time.
And that means higher losses on these spaces.
Higher rewards on these spaces.
And bigger prizes after every minigame.
Well, we're getting a few new chance spaces. And we're making getting chomped by a shark even more dangerous.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet.
But that doesn't mean you should leave. Eesh, didn't someone lose a kidney the last time we played this game?
Now, you know for a fact that's not true, Ted. It was a spleen. Get ready for the fleet-footed rhythm action game where hitting the right note means everything.
Every note you hit earns you points.
And hit enough in a row and you maximize your multiplier.
But miss a single one and it'll fall right back down.
So put on your dance shoes because this is Dance Off.
Player 1 is on fire.
Oh no, their multiplier. That is unfortunate.
Whoa, our players aren't just busting moves, Paige. They're smashing them.
Yeah, check out player 1. They're practically rewriting the rules of competitive dance.
And even the players who are trailing behind could outdance me any day of the week.
Not many notes left, people.
Lift the needle, folks. This record is over.
Let's look at the vinyl scores.
And player 1 gets the win.
Talk to me about player 2, though, Ted.
They need to pull themselves out of the bottom half of the pack, whatever it takes.
Up to and including big-time crime stuff?
Absolutely. Maybe even high treason.
Of all the places to resurface, the whale chose there.
I don't think the pirate's too happy about this.
The raft's gone ballistic.
And the treasure chests have gone with it.
Come on, contestants. You know you want to open those chests. Going first isn't always a guarantee of success, especially in this game.
You know, they do say that golden bricks are this year's essential fashion accessory. You have made a most sensible investment. Bye-bye!
Are you ready for some sizzling hot deals? 'Cause I got 'em. I hope it wins the game for you, my friend. Player 4 is up next.
Okay, these might be of use.
And it's goodbye to anything less than a 6. Did you ever see such great prices? Come on, be honest. A golden brick, and it didn't even cost them a stud.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead.
Nice! That find has paid off handsomely. If you aren't sure, check your map.
All of my golden bricks come with a gluten-free guarantee. Although, should you eat them, it will be invalidated. Guard it with your life, my friend. Bye-bye.
That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
I don't know. Considering their lead, there aren't that many rounds left in this game. Here comes our next contestant. If you buy something from me, then you're almost certain to be the first place winner. Choices, choices. Which way to go?
Personally, I like to think outside the box, so I'd choose digging a tunnel.
Resulting in your immediate disqualification.
I regret nothing. Oh, almost forgot a player. Here they go then.
What's the plan? Steal a few studs or go for the big time? An honest-to-goodness heist.
Oh, who'll win this game at the moment?
Although we do have a fairly good idea of who won't. Sweet! A free power-up, just in time for their next turn.
Round 5.
We are getting very close to the finish line.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted. Oh, intriguing. I wonder how this will shake out.
It's time for the all-action arcade game that'll test the nimblest of fingers.
Use your spaceship to keep the UFO in your part of the board, filling it up with extraterrestrial energy.
But watch out, because everyone else is trying to do the same.
3 players will lose.
But what? We'll be the Saucer Lord.
Go!
That was close, player 2.
That little move has just put them into first place.
I just love arcade games, don't you, Ted?
Oh, yeah. Although my favorites are those ones where you can win a prize. I was so good at those. Candy bars, soda pop, potato chips. I used to win almost every time.
Hey, Ted, you sure that wasn't a vending machine?
Huh. That would explain why it was outside a bus station.
I thought they had this sewn up, but they don't. We're all out of quarters, so it's time to check out the results.
Drum roll, please.
And our winner is player 2.
With their first win under their belt, I predict they'll go from strength to strength from now onwards. I also hope this isn't the last round, because I'll look really stupid if it is.
First up, it's player 2.
I'd say use it or lose it. Actually, I'd probably just lose it. I lose a lot of stuff.
It's a treasure chest, but how valuable is its contents?
This way or that. Which will they choose?
I hope this treasure hasn't already been plundered, Ted.
Nice job, player 2.
Getting hold of a golden brick at last must be quite a relief for them.
They've still got an uphill struggle in front of them if they want to get to the head of the pack, though. Which is why, if I were them, I'd simply say that it's opposite day and declare myself the winner.
I guess the good news is that choice paralysis won't be a problem.
They're off to see Mr.
And a very good day to you, my friend.
Player 3's turn now.
Do I spoil you players or do I spoil you players, huh?
Don't lose those studs to another player.
Now what will our final contestant do?
After your trip, remember to rate them 5 stars. It's time to pick a direction.
Well, someone's gonna go on a spending spree soon.
This is it, the final round.
Is this game a done deal already, or can someone catch up with first place? Ooh boy, it's escalation time again.
And that means even higher losses on these spaces.
Even better rewards on these spaces.
And even more studs for each of the minigames. Plus, we're swapping all the free power-up spaces for ones that reward you with studs.
So how else are we mixing up the challenge zone this time, Ted?
Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like we're shutting up the shops.
And replacing them with chance spaces. Mark my words, that could cause chaos.
Let's find out what the final minigame we're playing is. And they've left the final game to chance.
These people, they are just tempting fate. Let's find out who she smiles on. Grab your snowboard and get ready for Carve It Up.
That's right. It's the game where going downhill fast isn't a bad thing.
So build up your speed, avoid those trees, and whatever you do, turn early.
And maybe one of you will slip, slide, and slalom their way to victory.
Oh, but they've got serious competition for the lead now.
Oh, there was nothing they could do to avoid that.
And they've been bumped out of first. And who knows if they'll get back there.
Check out player one. They are dominating this race at the moment.
You're on the last stretch, people, so it's time to... sorry, player four, but you just weren't fast enough.
Player two, you'd bet... Oh, another play. Unclip your boards and return them to the rental place. This race is over.
Let's go warm up in the results area.
Way to go, player one. What a win.
But what about player three, Ted?
Second place again. Always the bridesmaid, never the groom.
Not how weddings work, Ted. They're leading off the final turn, and all eyes on them. Finish your turn on a lose stud space, and well, you can probably imagine.
But in case you can't, it's loose studs.
If you've got a golden brick run, then you should use it as...
If you do not buy a golden brick, then I am sure that your rivals will. I'm almost sorry to see it go. And now I am needed elsewhere.
It's the final turn for another player now.
Here we go.
I did not think that bird could still fly.
Oof, that just knocked a golden brick loose.
And probably several teeth.
That bit always surprises them. Oh boy, 3 golden bricks are the best golden bricks.
That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now.
That move might have put a big target on their back.
As someone who wore a t-shirt like that to an archery range, let me tell you, it's not a good idea.
This can be a hard decision for some contestants. Well,
Oh, how that mountain of studs must encumber you, my friend. Here, allow me to take them off your hands and give you a golden brick.
In the last turn of the last round, no one's going to be stealing that from them.
what a cunningly executed plan, is what I'd say if I didn't think it was down to pure luck. Just so you know, there will be no food served on this flight.
Well, slather me in low-calorie mayonnaise. It's a lucky space.
But how lucky? That...
Wow, what a game that was. I can't believe it's over.
But it is over, and that means someone's about to get a trophy.
But who, Paige? Who?
Sorry, but we'll have to head back to the studio to find that out. don't think I've ever seen a game which was that hard fought, Ted.
Me either. And some of them have actually come to